warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. Majority of Supreme Court justices conduct hearing. Court proceedings resume after justices agree on lottery system. Finance Minister says coalition will take decision on MCC soon. Discussion regarding the issue is ongoing among the coalition partners. Parliamentary hearings of proposed ambassadors postponed. Hearings could not take place as leaders were busy for general convention. 10 shot dead in Sudan anti-coup protest after Hamdok reinstated. Medics say 16-year-old shot in the head by security forces as protesters reset tear with military. And Manchester City beats Everton in a 3-0 thriller. Raheem Sterling on target in routine win for champions. And now the news in detail. Majority of Supreme Court justices conducted hearings on all sorts of cases at the Apex Court yesterday. Chief Justice Solendra Samsirana had allocated the hearings of 10 division benches and one single bench. However, one division bench could not be held. The division bench comprising Justices Dr. Anand Mohan Bhattrai and Hari Prasad Fuyal failed to conduct the hearing yesterday. The full court meeting last Thursday had decided to pass a regulation to conduct hearings on lottery system. Since then, the agitating justices have returned to regular work. The justices had denied hearings since October 24, demanding reform in the judiciary. However, some cases of habeas corpus were heard even during the protest of the justices. Finance Minister Janardhan Sharma has said the five-party alliance will take a decision on the issue of MCC soon. Talking to journalists on Sunday, the Finance Minister said that the current government would move ahead as per the decision of the coalition partners. Minister Sharma added that discussions is underway regarding the issue of MCC among the coalition partners. He further said that every decision would be made through consequencing among the alliance since the present government was formed for the development of the country and to safeguard the constitution. Minister Sharma added that the government was working to make the economy vibrant as it suffered a huge blow due to the pandemic. On a separate note, Minister Sharma said that the government was positive for the construction of Gautam Buddha International Cricket Stadium, saying that Thurmu Suntali Foundation initiated an exemplary step. He said that talks were underway regarding how the government could extend its support for the stadium. The meeting of the Parliamentary Hearings Committee to conduct hearings of the proposed ambassadors to China, India and Britain has been postponed due to the lack of quorum. The 15-member committee currently has 12 members and only 5 members were present during yesterday's meeting. Committee President Laxman Lal Karna said the meeting had to be suspended due to the lack of quorum. He said that the required number of the committee members could not be present in the meeting as the members from the Nepali Congress are busy for the party's convention in different levels, and those from the main opposition parties CPN-UML are also engaged in the upcoming general convention. Karna informed that the next meeting of the committee has been set for December 3. The government had recommended Dr. Shankar Sharma for the post of ambassador to India, Professor Sridhar Khatri for the United States of America and Gyan Chandra Acharya for the United Kingdom. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 209 new cases of coronavirus across the country. Following the latest round of tests, the total cases of coronavirus in the country have climbed to 819,019 according to the Ministry of Health and Population. Altogether, 800,359 infected persons have recovered from the disease in the country. The death toll from coronavirus has climbed to 11,496 after the virus claimed 1 more lives yesterday. Nepal is currently among top 46 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. The USA tops the list with over 48.59 million confirmed cases, followed by India with over 34.51 million cases. Coronavirus has infected more than 257.82 million people across the world and claimed over 5.17 million lives. And now the news from economic front. The number of tourists visiting Kanchenjunga region, which is home to the world's third highest mountain, is increasing. Deserted for almost 2 years due to COVID-19 pandemic, the region is gradually seeing an increase in domestic and foreign tourists this year, according to the state-owned national news agency RSS, a report. The Kanchenjunga region is bustling with domestic and foreign tourists since last month. Citing the Kanchenjunga Conservation Area Management Council office, RSS said 100 domestic tourists from different districts of Nepal have visited the region recently. Likewise, 65 foreign tourists from the United States, France, Germany, Britain and India visited the Kanchenjunga area, said Tasi Tenjing Sherpa, tourism assistant at the office. Similarly, a team of 2 American climbers who had made attempts to climb the 7,710 meters height Mount Kumbhakarna returned to Phungling, the district headquarters of Taplejung, after trying for about a month, according to the Gunsa checkpost office. With the increase in tourist activities, the 3,450-meter high Gunsa tourist settlement has become crowded with tourists. Chair of the Kanchenjunga Conservation Area Management Council, Khagendra Limbu, said that the Great Himalayan Trail, East-West Foot Trail, has recently become the choice of tourists visiting the region. Meanwhile, hotels in the Kanchenjunga area that were closed for a long time due to COVID-19 have reopened and are operating in full swing. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. A 16-year-old has died after being shot in the head by security forces in the Sudanese city of Omdurman, the Central Committee of Sudanese Doctors said in a statement. The incident on Sunday took place during protests that continued despite the reinstatement of Prime Minister Abdullah Hamdok in a political agreement with military leaders Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, who promised to release all political detainees after weeks of deadly unrest triggered by a coup. Under the agreement, Hamdok, first appointed after the overthrow of longtime leader Omar al-Bashir in a 2019 uprising, will lead a civilian government of technocrats for a transitional period. The deal faces opposition from pro-democracy groups that have been demanded by full civilian rule. A hero for the protest movement, Hamdok quickly became the villain for some. The coup triggered mass demonstrations against the military. Sunday's killing brings to 41 the death toll of people who have died in protest since the military coup in October 25, the Central Committee of Sudanese Doctors, which is aligned with the protest movement, said. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Manchester City claimed a comfortable victory over Everton to move back up to second in the Premier League and within touching distance of leaders Chelsea. Raheem Sterling's first half effort set City on the way, marking his 300th top-flight appearance with a deft finish from Joao Cancelo's sublime outside of the foot pass. Rodri's thunderous drive extended their lead after the break, and Bernardo Silva tapped in late on in a one-sided contest. Everton, who had benefited from a half video assistant referee decision to overturn the award of a penalty when Sterling fell under Michael Keane's challenge, told throughout. With 4 key players already sidelined, Rafael Benitez's side clearly too capable of posing the host any problems in attack, and Demarai Gray added to their mounting injury concerns by limping off early on. The only crumb of comfort for the visitors, who remained 11th in the table, was that the margin of defeat was not greater. Ilkay Gundogan headed against the crossbar for City, and Everton goalkeeper Jordan Pickford made excellent saves to prevent Silva and Sterling from adding to the scoreline. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. Majority of Supreme Court justices conduct hearing. Court proceedings resume after justices agree on lottery system. Finance Minister says coalition will take decision on MCC soon. Discussions regarding the issue is ongoing among the coalition partners. Parliamentary hearings of proposed ambassadors postponed. Hearings could not take place as leaders were busy for general convention. Teens shot dead in Sudan anti-coup protest after Hamdok reinstated. Medic says 16 years old hit a head by security forces. And Manchester City beats Everton in a 3-0 thriller. Raheem Sterling on target in routine win for champions. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.